Now, after hearing months of testimony and deliberating for 35 hours, the jury in the Aaron Hernandez murder trial got their first chance today to speak publicly about their roles in the high-profile case. During a news conference this afternoon, a number of jurors appeared relieved to finally be able to move on with their lives after sitting through the long and difficult trial. And they also revealed some insight into what led to the verdict of guilty on all counts. We send you back now to Fall River Superior Court, where Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau is live with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom.
The jurors told us at times it was so emotional they cried in the jury room. They would not detail their deliberation process, but did let us in on what evidence they thought was the most important. They stood together at times, even laughing in relief that their service was over. We found out after the verdict was read, Judge Garsh told the jury about the evidence she did not allow in the trial, including the indictment of Hernandez for a drive-by double murder in Boston, and the fact that Alexander Bradley is suing Hernandez for allegedly shooting him.
It was amazing, a lot of the information that we learned today, and I think we can all stand here and say we made the right decision.
And while outsiders were skeptical about convicting Hernandez without the murder weapon, that missing piece of evidence didn't matter.
Going by the law, we didn't need the murder weapon, so.
Robert Kraft's testimony was said to be among the most compelling, specifically when he told the jury what Hernandez told him after the murder.
He hoped that the time of the murder incident came out because I believe he said he was in a club.
We still don't know the exact time of Odin's murder specifically, so I don't know how Aaron would have had that information 2 years ago.
They did not offer much comment on the defense's three witnesses, but agreed about whether the claim that Carlos Ortiz or Ernest Wallace pulled the trigger while they were high on PCP was a believable defense for Hernandez.
No.
And they told us they entered the trial with open, uncluttered minds about Aaron Hernandez.
We follow the court's orders, assume that the man sitting in that seat is innocent until the prosecution proves he's guilty.
And tonight at 6, a few clues about why it might have taken almost 36 hours to reach these verdicts. Live with the Target 12 investigators in Fall River, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News. The jurors did not offer specifics about their deliberations, but did give us some clues about how long it took.
For the reaction?
The jurors admitted it was a difficult process, right down to reading the verdict, only a few feet away from Aaron Hernandez and the victim's family.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Absolutely.
Hard and emotional.
You know, you're told to be unemotional, and to sit there and hold back tears was hard.
When asked about why it took almost 36 hours to reach their verdicts, they pointed to the volume of evidence, 135 witnesses, 439 exhibits. They also tell us they were not unanimous on Hernandez planning the murder, but they were on the other necessary element for first-degree murder, extreme atrocity and cruelty, highlighted, they say, by the number of shots fired at Lloyd's body.
There were 7 different sectors or bullet points, that comprised the extreme atrocity or cruelty, and I think some of us got there for different reasons.
They say they came as strangers, but will leave as friends.
Every person here was very, very difficult. Everyone's lives changed because of this.
And they do tell us they will watch the legal process as Aaron Hernandez faces those charges in Boston for that drive-by double murder. Live with the Target 12 investigators in Fall River, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.